This is another Tower Brawls remake, but it's actually pretty well built, and it's kind of more or less like the same original game, except that they have animations and they have their own little stats as well. I'm like, there's a soldier, commander, commando. I'm like, they all have different names though. Like, I mean, well, I'm like, this one's still soldier, but for the commando, it is called mini gunner. It's kind of weird. Farm is still called farm, and like it almost looks the exact same, except like a bit more higher detailed. I guess looks more higher quality. I'm like, look at that. Instead of just like 4 bricks and tower balls, you got some nice little meshes in there thrown there, and there is an exclusive JohnRoblox tower that you can get. I'll tell you what code to use in a bit, but I still want you guys to go and just take a step back and just look at the graphics of this game. Look at how well made this is, and I'm like, it's almost like the exact same crap that you would see in normal tower battles, but I'm like, it's just higher graphics, I guess. I need to put down the commando because the boss 2 is in there, and he has 3,200 health. This tower battles works differently because health is based on how many people are in your game. It is so instead of the money being shorter, it is based on health wise instead. In the top right corner here, if this countdown timer goes down to 0 and you did not finish a wave, you do not get the cash wave bonus. So I'm like, that could be a big flaw or a big advantage. It really depends on how you look from it, because if you finish a waves fast, and I'm like, here's a cash bonus. Versus if you finish them slow, Tyrells generally doesn't care. Like, you don't get money for that. And that boss too is soaking up a lot of health here. Let me go and get the laser sight so I can get that extended range. And hopefully that will kill it. I'm like, we have 3 minigunners and a commander as well. They all have their own little animations, by the way. They don't like just stand still, like, you know, a little chatter right there. Oh, and that's a pretty nice touch. And we have these little blue glowing thingies to let you know what towers are yours, which is pretty cool because in the regular game of Tyrells, that gets very confusing. Right now, we are just spamming soldiers, which is actually a very good combo. I'm about to get the paintballer upgraded because it kind of sucks in the beginning, but near its maximum, yeah, it's pretty good. It does like 15 damage per shot, and it shoots like 2 times in 1 second. So I'm like, it's pretty OP. Wait, I lied. It only does 8 damage per shot, and cooldown is 0.4 seconds. So kind of like 3 shots in 1 second. So that is 24 damage per second, which is pretty good, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade it to Swagger 21. This Duke is sound the way that we. So this is it right here. There's me right there. And there is one more level. I think Tyrells has 5 as well. I'm actually not sure. I haven't done a video on that game in such a long ass time because I'm like, it doesn't get updates. So I'm like, it's generally boring to do any sort of video on it because I thought of a lot of content. It's very hard to think of new content here because there's no new content to the game itself. Look at that range. That range is super OP right there. And I do 8 damage per shot, and I do splash damage as well. Here, let's see a splash. Yeah, see the little blue crap? Yeah, that's splash damage. So I am damaging 2 units at once, or probably 3. I'm probably gonna ask the creator of this game to make the splash a bit more because I think that's still too short. Probably buff for the damage as well because you invest a lot of money in here. And like, there's some towers, like just spamming soldiers is good. He's gonna nerf the soldiers though, because soldiers are very OP in this game. Unlike in the real Tyrells, they're just pretty trash. But in this game, yeah, they're pretty garbage. Farms in here, I'm like, they suck at first, but near max, I'm like, yeah, they're very, very good. I forgot that I have Commando right here. For now, the description is just a Sans. You know, it's just Sans memes, I guess. I'm like, cause this is a school project for him, and I'm like, it's kind of amazing that he did this for a school project, and it looks 10 times better than Tarballs, as in terms of quality wise, sounds wise, and just appearance wise. And you can also change the target to closest, strongest, first. I don't think there's a last. No, that might be put in a game later on in the future. But yeah, like that's a lot of cool stuff you got right there. I'm gonna get the minigunner to this one. I'm not sure what that does. It probably does more damage. Holy crap! Two two miniguns and it looks like you're just throwing them in the air. Yeah, so you can get it like that guy right there. There's also the flamethrower, but he's not called the flamethrower. He is called I think like pyro, some bull crap like that. Yeah, I think so. Anyways, be sure to use the code JohnRoblox, full caps. It is together, and you will receive my paintballer tower, and you will also receive 250 in-game cash as a little boost for yourself. So yeah, very cool. Oh, look at that cool trick I just did with the windows at the bottom. Very cool. Thank you. There's the stealth boss, and I think we forgot to kill that home. Here, we're gonna get the camo. Yeah, I think we died. We died. There's a good amount of towers. I didn't get Devilman. Devilman is kind of like Fragger, except not garbage. And like here are all the towers. Commander, Devilman, Farm, Minigunner, Paintballer, Pyro, Menacer, Scout, Sniper, and Soldier. For now, these are the only towers in the game. But in the future, he does plan to have like around 40 enough towers. So I'm like, and they're all gonna have like their own unique abilities. And we did talk about how towers, like, there's a certain amount of towers that would be weak, and then there's the second version of that tower, but it's very expensive to use, and but it's much more stronger. So those are the two types of towers we got. There is a lot of maps, despite being fairly new. I remember seeing like around 6 maps around that range, and I'm like, for the game to be barely out, I think I'm gonna go on this one. Yeah, this one looks cool. It's also based on a lobby on a lobby system. It is not based on on a screen crap like in Tower Balls. Oh, by the way, the maximum is only 4 players. He does plan to support it up to 10 players, but I'm like, that's a lot of lag. I don't know how he's gonna do that. He did say that this is much more better as in terms of lag free wise, because Tower Balls did a way where it just creates lag, while this game it did it a way where it doesn't create lag. So yeah, and like the lobby looks pretty nice and works pretty nice. I'm like, I really like this little lobby system right here, and like the game does look very clean. It feels clean, and remember, this is a school project, and he's about to take it to just regular gaming. Because he did say that he was gonna make this like, just with regular updates, I guess. Alright, don't use a farm, it sucks. Just use a soldier. Soldier is god tier right now. Well, Mike, as of right now of this recording, it is pretty god tier. You can also rotate the towers, but I'm like, who cares? I'm like, it's gonna turn regardless. I'm like, if I turn it that way, and congratulations, it's gonna turn the other way where it's gonna shoot. So I'm like, that's a very useless feature in the game, but like, whatever, it's there, I guess. Like, this game is fairly new. It was literally created 2 weeks ago, and well, like less than 2 weeks. And I mean, like, for the game to have this much content is honestly so amazing. So be sure to check this game out. It is definitely a step up from Tower Balls, as in terms of quality wise. But I feel like Tower Balls will always have that feeling of like it's just a good game. I'm like, this one is fun too, but as for now, I'm like, it doesn't really have that many towers, so it gets fairly boring pretty fast. But I'm like, just wait for the future content to come out, the future juicy update to come out, and I'm like, yeah, it's going to be great. In the future though, I think Paintballer will be buffed, because I'm like, to be honest, it sucks. I'm like, my own tower sucks in this game. I'm not gonna lie, it's so weak. So I'm like, probably in the future it's going to get buffed, but as for now, yeah, it's ass. My own tower, my own exclusive tower sucks. But it is based on the Paintballer from Arsenal, but then it gets pretty clear that it's based on me. But I did want Below to switch it up to the AR-15, but he said no. I was like, okay, I might have fun with the paintballer, I guess. I'm like, paintball's cool, I guess. I would have just preferred the AR-15 though. I'm like, that would have been way better. I forgot to mention, flamethrower in this game actually works, unlike in the real Tower Balls, because in the real Tower Balls, it will literally miss on a speed, but in this game, it shreds them. So, big, huge upgrade as in terms of quality. It doesn't work like a dumbass game is basically what I'm saying. Play this game now. Oh, as for Tower Ball's bootleg, yeah, I was joking about that. That is not a good game. I'm like, I'm like, it's funny because it just looks so stupid. That's why I like that game because it's just so funny. That's why I like it. And at the same time, it's quite balanced. And I'm like, it's fun. It's fun because there's so many new towers, and I'm like, they all work so stupid. It's funny, and like, it's not. It's not where it works stupid to where it pisses me off. No, it works stupid to where the point it's funny as hell because of that. In this game, it's just a big step up as in terms of quality wise. I'm like, that's just a fact I'm gonna throw out there. This game is literally the better version of Tower Battles for quality wise. As for gameplay wise, I'm like that's really debatable. Um, I wouldn't really state that as a fact. I'm like there are clearly a lot of pros as the flamethrower works. There's a lot of rebalancing and stuff, but I'm like I can't really say for sure that hey man hey this game is 10 times better in gameplay because that's more of your opinion. But for sure, quality wise, yeah, that's just a fact, bro. That this game looks way better, way better. But there are stealth dudes in this game as well, and I'm like, they do have 10 health. Like all the health is the same from Taros. It's just that since we have 4 players, it's all much more higher. So be aware of that. And it still comes on wave 10. It's almost like the exact same as Tower Balls as in terms of wave wise, units wise, and somewhat tower wise. I'm like there are going to be completely new towers. Um, it's just that for now, it's basically borrowing the towers from that game. I'm like the only new one I guess is my tower, the paintballer. Other than that, like all the towers are generally the same except for Demo Man. I'm like Demo Man is kind of like Fragger except not garbage, I guess. Alright, another thing that I forgot to mention is in terms of gameplay, people who do damage, like your teammates, you will still get their cash, which is why I've been so rich all this long. So you don't really need farms and co-ops, I guess, unless you're going for like a really expensive tower. But I'm like, as in terms of cheap towers, you don't really need to worry about that. Right now, we are spamming commandos. We got the classic mystery troops, and I don't think, yeah, that's not a decal. It's like a brick placed on top, or rather a mesh. I don't know if those are bricks or meshes. I think those are I think that's a mesh place. I'm not really too sure, but like it works the exact same. By the way, boss ones have double the health, or rather triple the health. I think. I'm not sure. I think they had like 180 health in regular tunnels, but here they have 400 health, and that's again because uh, we out here with 4 players. Sniper in here is much more nerfed compared to the one in Towers. I think in this game the sniper's ass. Man, just look at that. Just look at that beast right there. I think boss 2 in this game goes faster than remember in the regular Towers. The the zombies being slow, but they have faces in this game. I just realized that they also have glowy eyes as well. I mean, look at that red drool. Like in the regular one, like there's just no face. They're just faces. Like all the towers and zombies in the game don't have faces besides Golden Zombie. Golden Zombie was the only tower to have a face on it. All towers did not have a face on it. I don't know why the hell Commando, but Commando floats in the air now. I think he does a lot more damage because I noticed that this bar goes out a lot more faster with the jetpack dudes up and running. So not only does he do a lot more damage, but he also gets extended range. So yes, now you have floating commandos. That is very stupid, but I'm like, hey man, that's the game, I guess. Yeah, paintballer is like a 4 shiny zoos. Hold on, I'm gonna do target closest. Yeah, that should be better. Oh my god, is it healing? Oh my god, man, this tower sucks. This tower sucks. This is level 4. Okay, maybe level 5 will make it be able to do a lot more of a better job. It's doing 6 damage. Yeah, it's doing so 12 damage per second. That's look at the terrible job it's doing compared to like something like this does like 10 times better. I'm like, yes, you do pay cheaper, but it's not that much cheaper, and it's still this tower's ass. Oh my, let's see how much damage we're doing now. Like 10? Holy crap. No, the commandos ruined it. Yeah, this tower's ass, so just enjoy the code for free to $50 because this tower is actual trash. I'm like, I paid so much and it just does so crap. There's like, oh yeah, it's splash. I'm like, who cares? It sucks. It's still complete ass. Okay, maybe I'll take that back because with 2 of them, you kind of do a good job. Okay, maybe if I spam it. Like, this tower is only good for like cheap units compared to like the stronger ones. It kind of just sucks. I'm like, I think it should still do more damage because compared to like a commando that's like that has a jetpack, it would have shredded all this crap already. I'm not really going to complain about it too much because this game is still very heavily in development. He does plan to rebalance a lot of the crap. So yeah, to be fair, how much damage am I doing? I don't know. Like, splash damage is pretty cool though, but I'm like, if the splash was bigger, then maybe this wouldn't be so garbage. Along with the damage being higher, then maybe people would use this. But I'm like, it sucks. Yeah, like 4 max commandos would have spawn killed that, and I'm struggling on that. So commander is placed down to it, and it pretty much makes any unit in general pretty OP. And now we're gonna see how fast we can shred here. Let's go see how fast we shred now. Wow, lightning's like stupid in this game. My God, man, look at their faces. And then they got the flash symbol on it. My God, Doubleman's explosion looks, I'm like, pretty good. Look at that little boom effect. It goes out and in. I think Monar does that as well. The explosion effect. I don't know. I haven't played that game in a long ass time. I'm like, there's like, it's so boring. I'm like, there's no new cons to it. It's just so boring. Yeah, look how clean that looks, man. That looks clean. Well, we're about to get the game over with. There's only 30 waves as of now. I was talking to him, and he said that he was gonna do like around 50 waves. I'm gonna try and get him to add like an AR-15 to this, and I think the tower would be great because I'm like, with a paintball gun, it sucks. I'm like, it's just ass. Save a paintballer tower for another one because I'm like, it's just no. Okay, cool. I think Boss 3 comes in. That's the gold man. I think he did add that. Not really too sure about that, man. These guys spawn kill with the commander being there, and also double mans as well. How much damage are we doing exactly? We're doing pretty good. The thing is that paintballer has a very small range, so I'm like, that damage kind of gets pointless because I'm like, yeah, okay, there's a boss 3. Look, oh man, look at the boss 3. Look at him jog. Oh yeah, 9,000 health. Look at him go, man. Look at him jog, man. Oh yeah. Look at that crap. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and he died because commandos are pretty OP. Nice. Okay, we're good.